Alright, we're going to have a look at how we use this. I did get the 1/2 metre one. Okay, so what I've done is I've already marked on my cup, as you can see, because it is 100 ml to here and then 60 ml to here, which is 5 parts to 3. So 5 to 3 means 10 to 6. So that's 100 mils there of part A, and then to here 60 mils, part B. Let's pop that into here. Give that a good dry. The recipe says stir into this for 1 minute and then pour into a second cup for another minute before the application. Don't know why, but I'm going to do it that way because it's chemicals and stuff, you know, and I don't know what to expect. I'm using my fattest stirring mixer so that we get a nice stir. I'm going to be moving the tripod quickly over to areas that I'm going to be using the resin in, and if I have to abandon you, I'm sorry, but remember, we only get a certain amount of working time. So with my first lot that covered 4 hearts and one of my big hearts, I only used this much, so it's about 1/3. So here we go, part A, going into the first part here, bringing my head right down so it's level and getting ready to work quickly. And now, it is nerve-wracking. I think I'm not as nervous as I was the first time, where I had to have hubby sitting in the background, you know, waiting for me in case there was some weird explosion, but nothing happened and it was fine. It was just probably more stressful just because I didn't know what I was doing than anything. So I'm stirring and I'm stirring. Did you notice that part B was a bit yellow? It's interesting, isn't it? But it does dry absolutely glass clear as the product promises. Oh golly, guess what? I'm having to look at the recorder, which is now on 2:20 minutes, and I'll be stirring there until 1 minute passes. Oh well, that's just how it's got to be. Sorry guys that you've got to do this stirring. I wonder if I can work out how to fast forward this in the editing. Well, that'll give me something interesting to do this afternoon. We all know I like doing a video. So just continually stirring nice and consistently. I wouldn't do it too vigorously because we don't want to be adding any more air bubbles in there. It does have air bubbles in there, but they do come to the surface once you pour it, and they do pop really easily with a quick blow of your blowtorch. And if you don't have a torch, just have a pin on standby ready to pop them. I did find that they popped really easily, and there weren't many, like compared to what seems to be here in the cup. I don't know if I can get it on an angle. Yeah, see, it looks quite bubbly, but you know, once it was poured, they did naturally come out. We'll have a quick check. Oh, it's time for me to change cup, guys. I talk too much. Okay, so going into the other cup, and I really want to use all of this product. As we know, it's not the cheapest of stuff to use in the world. Probably be useful to get myself a spatula specifically for resin and a bucket to drop it straight into. Alright, that'll have to do because it says to keep stirring for a minute. Ooh. I'll just chuck that in my bin because I can't use it again. Alright, so I've got this much resin to work with, and I've got a few projects around the place that I'm going to be pouring this onto. Firstly, my little hearts that we know missed some parts the other day. I will be endeavouring to try and fix that. I gave them another wash this morning with dishwashing liquid to try and get rid of if it was residual silicone, and another wipe with alcohol to really try and clean it, so hopefully this will resolve it. I think this will be ready now. Let's go. Moving the tripod over here. I'm just going to get straight into it. I know that you're not really going to be able to see what the outcome is of this. Alright, so what I can see straight away is that these will need to be coated completely. I was hoping that it would just sink into the parts that haven't taken before. But what I might do is a quick spread and just see if that helps, rather than me having to do the whole lot thick. Looking much better than the first time. God, I've got no gloves on. I mean, talk about living dangerously, huh? How's that for thinking? I'll put it over the next heart so that it can catch the residual. Still hasn't got it. I still haven't got it all covered. There we go. There's a bit more that can be done here. It's really hard to see. Okay, I'm really happy with that thus far. Oh, let's hope that just stays on. Remember, it's self-leveling, so we'll just keep working. I've got two little thingos here that I want to do quickly. Can't remember what they're called, jar lids. I just used leftover paint in from a pour last week, and got some jars, and let's just see how this takes to them. It's looking good. quick look to see what's going on. We'll come back and have a look at these in a minute. We'll go over to the other hearts. It's going to be a long video. Oh well, you can turn it off if it's boring. I'll see if I can fast forward parts of it. This is my first heart that I did the other day that didn't take the whole way through. And I can tell I'm going to have to use the whole lot of the resin, which is fine. I've kept just a little bit in there in case when I go back over to the other hearts I check them and they need a bit more. Whoa, did you see that? I don't think that's the desired outcome. See, it's all covered. It took a while to get that tilt right, and it was quite dramatic, and I couldn't actually get it under here, so sorry about that. I did not know how this would go to film. Nonetheless, it's done. So we'll pop that there, and I'm going to need to get a cloth for that. Oh, it's like a matter of what can I pour next. I think that's it, guys. I'll leave you guys and I'll keep going and doing what I'm doing. Good morning, everyone. This is the next day. And look at these. Don't you just love the shine? It does live up to its name in regards to being the glass shine. Okay. Oh, sorry, I've got it out of view because I was looking at it in real life. Look, it's still pushed off. So, you know, I'm actually thinking that there's something going on there with my paint. This one's covered beautifully. This little one has drizzled off a bit on the side. Jeez. That one's looking great. That one's looking gorgeous. These are mason lids. Look, it's come off the side there. But that one holds gorgeously. Just using leftover paint. So look, I've got a little bit of glitter in it. Oh, hi Jazzie, did you want to say hi to everyone? Oh, hi. Say hello. Wagging her tail. That's Jazzie, everyone. Move out of the way. Thank you. And I did these as well. Now these are looking fabulous. Yep. No issue there whatsoever. Let's see if I can get that painting in the light. It's got some really nice gold features in it that sparkle in the sun. Oh, there's no sun. That's why it's not happening. So that one's looking good. We'll just tilt it so we can see if there's any crating. That one's looking gorgeous. And that one's looking good. So I'm going to say that overall for my first run using this new product, it's been very successful. I'd love to hear any of your ideas and tips on how to stop some of that little bit of this. I don't know what I can do. I'm going to go and buy another bottle of it today because, you know, like anything that's pouring, I get addicted to it once I look at it. Yeah. Just on a side note, I've been busy finishing all the backs of my paintings. Well, a lot of them. I did 40 yesterday. And I also did some detail in some of these pictures, and this is a product that we got from Dimmy's. I say we, you know, the collective us from the Dimmy's rampage that we had a week or two ago. And it's really given some of these paintings a really nice pop. But that's not what I'm here to show you. I've done what I'm here to show you. All right, have a good morning, everyone. Where do I go now? Oh, maybe we'll finish off by, I'm trying to learn how to finish my videos well. Okay, and so that was what this video was about. Have a great day.